Hi, everybody. How are ya? How's everybody doing? Hi, Scotty. Hi, Joe. Hi, Angie. Hobo, how you doing? Let's see anybody else? Nope, that's everybody here that's so far. Hi, guys. How y'all doing? Scotty, you say you couldn't have took them on. They look like a mid-sized car. What up, sister? So, how's y'all's week? Did y'all know you made it to 100% of every single thing that life threw at you? Isn't that wonderful? It's Friday and we made it. Jonathan. Yeah, he was yelling at me, right? Miles like came in so high. He's painting. I was like, he what? What? I'm like, he who? So anyway, long story short, I did not know. Rossi. All right, y'all's favorite beautiful placeholder is here. So if you want on that list, go ahead and follow her prompts. Holy crap. Maybe I don't need no more of that right now. I know, I saw him. I saw him. Miles made sure that I saw it. I don't know. I forget what I was doing. I think I don't know, just coming out of the shower or I don't know. No, that's when my grandkids called. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was getting the Friday fixtures and he was like, he's over there painting. You haven't even said hello. You haven't done none of the YouTube things. And I'm like, what? What? Who? What's up, Mosaic? All right. Rossi has done the prompt. So the list is officially open. If you guys want to get on that list, get with Rossi. Rossi is the only one that can get you on a list or hold your place if you need to step away. That's the only moderator. There's other moderators in chat. And if you guys need anything for me, whether it is one of my accounts because you'd like to make a donation, or you want to make a donation to the channel and you would like to get on my wish list link, absolutely get with any of the moderators. They can handle it. They can get you any link, even if it's a link to another channel. I'm thinking about adding another moderator, maybe strictly just for like an extra backup when the moderators get busy, because once you guys start really taking off and start chatting, the chat really goes, and a lot of times the feed has moved and somebody may be looking for a link and one of the moderators may have had to step away. So what would Miles say, right? You see how he made himself be the thumbnail for today. I'm like, really, Miles? Really? That is not the Friday fixture thumbnail. And he was like, I understand. So today, you guys get to see our gorgeous, beautiful, ever so handsome Miles. So he's my favorite blue fifth dimension angel and a few others. One day y'all will grow to love him. Maruta. He made you. That so sounds like Miles. Oh my God. When he wants something, oh my God. And it don't be for him. You got to understand. It's always for us. And he will fight us tooth and nail. Oh my God. You talk about arguing. I literally sound like I'm arguing with another human being when he comes in and he wants me to do something, and I'll be damned if I ain't gonna do it. I don't want to do it, boy. Mm. So For those of you, Friday's fixtures, you got to give me a focus word, something that you're currently working on in your life, something that you keep seeing a lot of, a pattern or something, or it's just something that's going on with your career, or it's just like tweaking the chandelier that we are, those beautiful gem chandelier that we are. We're just tweaking it a little bit, and I need a focus word, and that focus word has to come from you. So if you want the read, I need a focus word. So when you put me in the chat, make sure that you put that focus word there, because without that, Rossi is going to be she's going to be doing a lot of reminders, because she will not add you to the list without a focus word for me, because that's the part that we're going to look at, or at least I'm going to hone in on that. I hope that the message has something to do with it, but it doesn't always. And sometimes I have to turn to, a good old fashioned tarot deck just for clarity. So you do have to put a focus word in there so that I can help you maybe find a way to tweak just that small little thing, so that you do not have to replace the entire chandelier. You just tweak that little spot just a little bit, and it makes all the difference in the world. It's going to be great. I promise. Butternut squash? Really, Scotty? Look here. Look. Let me get on this phone. I need to call in back up. Because I will call in back up. I will call in every shit talker I know that knows my channel, and we will have them in here. I will have Cosmic Orphan in here, Miss Tarot D, and a few other ones. Like, literally, I don't forget Uncle Gerald. I will have all of the shit talkers in here talking mad shit. All in fun, though. All in fun. Y'all, please make Scotty feel welcome. He is not new to me, but he is kind of new to the channel. So, y'all make him feel wonderful. He loves to talk a lot of shit. So, y'all, I inspire you to talk shit back, because it's Friday and you made it through 100% of every damn thing that the world threw at you. And you deserve everything, a beer, a smoke, a blunt, or whatever. As long as you are paying you at all times, you deserve it. In moderation, of course, obviously. Scotty, we use a whole lot of fucking cursey words over here, and I suggest that you just put your seatbelt on, because there is no freaking damn telling where I'm going to end up at. I start in one direction, but I guarantee you can bet money we never stay in one place. So have fun, talk all the shit you want. Just be ready, because they all bring it on this channel. It's all allowed. Moderators get to play Whack-A-Troll. And I think you'd probably be good at Whack-A-Troll. I feel like you'd be the one that would be talking shit back with the Whack-A-Troll just before you say and delete. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but Hi Janet, how you doing? Hi everybody. Oh, we're sipping. What are we sipping? I have mocha iced coffee, y'all. We call it my crack. Literally. And it's in my summer cup. I just want to let y'all know I got my summer cup, and it's only going to make it through the summer, y'all. When I first got it, it was holding ice like really good, right? It would hold ice for probably 10, 12 hours. It barely holds ice now for about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. After that, it's over with. So, if you have any recommendations, Maruda is in the chat. Maruda is the one and only managing moderator on this chat. She can get links. She can also make sure that I also get the link afterwards, because sometimes the chat doesn't always come back up right away. Sometimes it takes a while. And by then, I've usually forgotten that I asked you guys for, a link or a suggestion. And, Maruda's really good about helping all of us, not just me, but all of us out with that. So I'm jelly. I am jelly. All right, we got our first list. All right. I will get this list penned, and we will get going. Jonathan. Painting. Jonathan. Hey, Google. Pause. And again, I do have my phone handy, so if anybody does make a donation, I will be able to thank them right now, and then again after I receive it, or I at least find out about it. Jonathan, Jonathan, Jonathan. Of course, you want it. What can I look at them first? I mean, okay. All right. Well, we got a whole lot going on over here, so just give me like at least 40 seconds here. Just okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay, I get you on that one. Okay, so this one comes with this one. Uh-huh. And then this all goes together. These go together for the and but it's all being led by the this okay, I think I understand. Okay. All right, here we go. So it starts off with Archangel Uriel. So the archangel that you will be calling in and working with exclusively, I believe that is the word. He is screaming at me. It well, like I said, is Uriel, and it's going to be strongly in the connections area of his speciality, so to speak. He also called in some witch energy for you. So the witches that are coming in for Lamaz, they and I'm probably saying that wrong, but we're coming into a new season, and I probably should know how to say it, considering I do kind of consider myself pagan-ish, a lot of all religions. But anyway, I strongly relate to the magic and the old ways part of paganism. So the witches have come together and then they really, really, really know they want you to know that there is success that is going to strongly show signs during this in upcoming season that starts, I believe today. Is today the first? Today's the first? Yes. So it starts today officially. So they're starting it off with sunflower, and you need to follow everything that you're doing because the thing that you're meant to do is coming. It's en route already, right? So there is a professional achievement that is already en route to you. It will show up during the season that we are coming into effective today, but they want you to know that you do have a heads up coming. There is something en route. There's no way of stopping it. It doesn't hit any more detours. It's absolutely confirmed. It is coming to you. Now, on the other side, Uriel also wants you to understand that because it is a huge animal portal, Lionsgate portal, I, as someone that doesn't always allow a lot of the animals to come through, I work with a lot of animals, but I work with the dead for the most part. So I kind of stay in my lane unless I kind of need one of them spirit animals. So for me and my family, we tend to cover mirrors during this portal just because it's not that I don't honor what it is, but I don't need the extra that comes with a Lion Gate portal. So for me, mine are going to be protected with a sigil and mirrors. I mean, protect like a cloth, like a blessing cloth, a thin cloth, something thin, nothing to completely black out any light or anything, or anything that may be meant for me. If it's meant for me with my vibrations, it will still be able to pass through. But all the extra, I don't deal with that. So there is something for you that is coming, and it is karmic justice. Now they're sending it in the way of a badger. So is this badger going to show up for you? Only when you are in the contact or the opportunity of coming across the person that is deserving of a badger, not necessarily you. So, yes, badgers have a good thing, but when karma sends one of these through the Lion Gate portal, they are coming in your defense. They're coming like a lawyer that judges don't like to see because they know they are not about to play about the law and they're not about to play about their client. So, consider this karma and life sending you one of the best blessings you can get. It's not for you to call in and just say, "Oh, take care of all my light work." Oh, no, 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 no. There's only one individual that would be deserving of this to be cut off from you because clearly they are taking so much advantage of you and probably even doing vampire energy kind of energy to you. And the universe says, "Your kind heart is wonderful, but since you cannot seem to say no, me no, and stand on that know, they're absolutely going to come in, have your back, and they're going to say, you'll know when we know because we're sending a badger to you. So when that badger shows up, that badger is there because you are in the presence or you're going to be in the presence of that person. And that badger is going to make sure that all of the cords are severed, cut, eaten, demolished, spiritually erased. The connections will be made no more for you. They also want you to work on that connection, right? There's something in your connection. Ouch! Ow! Ow, ow, ow. I'm just stabbed my toe. Ow. There's something that they need you to remember, right? So there is something that you possibly did in one of your walks that they're going to be relying on you to come back into. It could only be for this season. It feels like it could only be for the season that we're coming into because it does feel like Samhain is going to bring a different energy completely because come Samhain, I do see authenticity coming in strongly for you, but right now they need you to understand and remember that you need to remember something about yourself so that you yourself can expand. But come Samhain or just before Samhain, your truest authentic self will be there. Even if you haven't reached your goal yet, you will see the light at the end of the rainbow, so to speak. When it comes to painting, what I got on painting is that put pain into it. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes we can't just do a primal release. We can't just get out there and do a major scream or just break dishes or just power walk or whatever because it's something that our body's accustomed to, right? So if you're trying to break barriers with learning how to paint differently or getting more expression into your paint, maybe try putting anger and pain and rage into paint. The colors can change drastically, and I'm hearing Miles say absolutely add ash. I don't know if he means like incense ash or something because I think that would kind of stink, but if you have a way to collect ash at some kind of dark, just thicken the colors up a little bit, and he's strongly recommending that there'd be a lot more expression from you, just by the way that you see the world in color, and ways to release it, and the blending of the color will help you with something about the expression is what I'm feeling. I don't know if that helped you or not, but that's what I got for you, sweetie. That was a lot. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, every single one of them. Oh my goodness, Miles. Wow. Okay, we're gonna be here for a minute. Whew. All right. I hope that helped. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Something never worked in his favor. I'm just comment jumping. All right. Okay. Let me look at my list here. Let me look at my list. Angie, messages. Messages. Okay. Messages. All right, let's look at all of this. Let's look at all of this. Oh, hey. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess basically we're gonna go kind of in the same order here. I know, Jonathan. We'll talk after I go. We'll talk. Wow. That I am glad it doesn't feel quite as heavy. So there's a good thing on that one, right, Angie? So okay. It doesn't feel heavy because I do think that there is something that you are. I mean, it's right in front of you, right? And when something is meant for us, it's not just only meant for us. There is discipline involved, control, and timing, right? We live in that weird dimension, that timing dimension. So, because we're in that dimension, we're forced to live by a calendar and a watch and a clock and all of that. But guess what? That forces the universe to be true to their time too, right? So, Archangel Raphael comes in with love, healing, and also miracles, right? So, first and foremost, the message comes from Raphael personally. And what he wants you to know is that the sisters are coming in, and that by that I mean the sister witches. Um, I need you to understand that just because you're meant to do something does not mean you're gonna do it every season or you're gonna do it on your time. You must understand it will and only happen on their time. Did you get that? Their time, no matter what it is. So I had a client a few years ago that no matter what they did, no matter how many times they tried this one thing, knowing they were destined to do it because it came so natural to them, what they weren't understanding is that every response that they got was control, discipline, time. And none of that made sense to him because he didn't want it to make sense. He didn't want to take the time. He didn't want to take the time because something that came naturally to him, he was going to practice and earn it and all of that after he had a name built up, after he had a following, so to speak, right? You must start at ground zero. So as when it comes to us humans, however you want to refer to this species, this meat suit that we live in, what I can tell you is that it's always going to be their time no matter what. Your birth and your death, and then every single thing in between, no matter how much you scheduled for it, no matter how much you prepared for it, if it is not in divine time, it's not going to happen. So what I strongly recommend is that you do lots and lots and lots of research. So the sisters are coming in with a failed harvest. This doesn't mean that you're not meant to do something. What it means is that you haven't embraced the lesson of something, right? No matter how many times you use a specific kind of shit until you choose to change over to strictly lamb or cow manure and compost it and actually use the fertilizer properly, it doesn't matter. Maybe they don't want you to use just Angus fertilizer. Maybe you have to have specifically yak fertilizer for yours to come into harvest. But whatever it is that you are trying to shortcut, quickly make happen, underhandedly happen, or deceivingly think it's going to happen because you made your mouth say it, your actions, your faith, and your follow through all must be there. You cannot just make your mouth say it and think that damn shit is gonna happen. If it does, it's not coming from them. Trust me on that. You have got to put in the work, no matter how hard and how much you feel deserving of the blessing and the harvest. It will not come until you honor the lessons that taught you the blessing that will gain you the harvest. They also want you to know that it's because you are built to take on these challenges, and it's just a matter of changing the perspective on how you see it, right? You're built for these challenges, right? They want you to know that they see the warrior within you. They see what you can become, who your future self is going to be, look like, feel like, think, talk like, everything about you, right? But that future you isn't now. It isn't here. She's not available, not even to you yet, because you haven't put in the work you need to do for you, right? So they are sending for the Lionsgate portal. And again, this is more homework. They are sending in a hawk for you, and not just any hawk. This specific hawk is a night hawk, and they come in, and hawks don't fly at night, right? They don't have the nocturnal kind of skills that eagles have and falcons and crows and other birds of prey, right? But what they do have is a night hawk that can go just before dusk and just after dusk because there needs to be cords cut. So here's what I want you to understand. When you see that hawk, whoever you are talking to, en route to, around at that moment, on the phone with, texting, cut ties right then and there. That is, again, the universe saying that during this portal, use this hawk to recognize it's time to cut ties with this person. It doesn't mean that this person is actively deceiving you. What it means is this person isn't going to be worthy of you. And if you keep holding on to this person, eventually that person is going to be something to you that takes from you instead of helps lift and build you, right? You can't constantly give to someone and think that their world isn't going to fall the fuck apart when you have to say, well, I don't have it right now, so I'm sorry. The answer is no. Well, you done spoiled them to yes, everything. So pay attention for the hawk. When the hawk comes in, pay attention to your surroundings right then and there. Whether it was 5 hours ago, oh, well, fuck, 5 hours ago, who was I with? It was today. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a that day kind of situation. So something else that they want you to work with Raphael, and wow, you guys are sweating me out over here, is they want you to heal a rift and ground yourself, right? So something within you really needs to understand what true grounding is. Not shallow grounding, not just sit for 5 minutes grounding. I'm talking the grounding where you're damn near butt booty ass naked, and not physically in real life. I mean with yourself. Go stand in a mirror, butt booty ass naked, and look at yourself in a way as if you're madly in love with yourself. And if you can't do it, then that's one of the homework assignments you need to work on, because it doesn't matter how many stretch marks you got, how many odd freckles you got, how many birthmarks you got, beauty marks, wrinkles and rubs and flows and hubs and flappy things and bicycle handle, whatever. None of that matters to the divine. It's all in your human head and in your human heart. So it must be removed. So make sure that you understand that you have to heal you before they will start blessing you with the abundance that you are prepared for. As we get ready to approach Samhain, they want you to understand that there is a nurturer inside of you. And as we get closer to that, even though we are today entering into Lammas, I need you to understand that before Samhain gets here, there's going to be a nurturing version of you that you're going to be able to meet. And I can't wait to really get to know that person. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. I'm going to need a fan. Can I get, Set or Thoth to like just fan me right now? Hold on, guys. I got to get a fan. Whoa! Right, there's going to be some jingles, but I got to have the chimes going because it's been a little crazy around here. So I have to keep Shifra and Bobby and everybody kind of on point. So I got to have the chimes going too. So, okay. Woo! Oh, Angie, I hope that helped you, love. All right, Scotty. What? Really? Huh? Newbie, huh? Newbie. He wants his focus word to be newbie? Miles, don't go there. He ain't new to a damn thing. Miles says you ain't new to a damn thing. So there's that. All right. All right, Scotty, here we go. Peasant. Oh, I thought that he said present. Woo, y'all, he talks a lot of shit, so I saw something there that he didn't even say. Woo, he didn't even say it. I just saw it. I don't even, maybe he was thinking it. I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. All right. So, Miles just wants me to kind of go in the same direction as I've been going, right? So, the AA that's coming in for you, which is an archangel, So Archangel Raziel is coming in, and I'm probably saying these names all wrong, guys. And trust me, if you need to know how to say it, ask Maruda. She will break it down in syllable form. Trust me, I have issues with trying to say names, even simple words that I can sometimes say. I cannot say. So, um, there's no shame over here. So Raziel comes in, and this is about inspiration, mysteries, and the Akashic records. I don't know if it's backwards because I'm on YouTube. It's probably backwards. I don't know. So anyway, if there's something that you're, even if you're not actively noticing what it is, I feel like this archangel shows up when there's something that we hold inside that we don't tell anybody we're looking for, right? There's this thing inside of me. I don't know who my dad is. Literally, I don't know. I know the man on my birth certificate ain't my dad. That's all I know. So secretly, I would love an opportunity, right? It's not going to fix my life. I'm 49 years old. Then again, I don't know. It could literally put parts of me together that I don't even realize are broken because I don't have that father kind of daddy daughter kind of thing going on, right? Never had that. The man that's on my birth certificate was Walkaway Joe. So he left when I was like 3, I think, 2 or 3, if I was that old. So there's that. I do know he's my brother's father, though. They're identical. Anyway, with that being said, this archangel comes in for the greatest knowledges, especially when there's some kind of mystery in your life that you secretly in your soul, even if it's not in your present right now in your face, somewhere in your deep subconscious or your unconscious, there is a calling for some kind of mystery or something that's going on in your life, and this archangel will help you get there and also inspire you to want to know more after maybe you even get, like, your toes wet a little bit, be like, wait a minute, I think I need to know more. So do make sure that you follow through with once you get to know them. So the other thing they want you to know is that they're also bringing in for the energy that starts today for the lama. Now I'm tripping trying to say that word. Either way, the sisters want you to know that they're bringing in for you for this new season terracotta pots. You have a profound power that is within you. Now all you have to do is grow, right? So you need to know that something inside of you needs to grow. So it kind of makes sense that you maybe don't even understand. This is so deep down buried in your roots. You really do not know it because they also paired it with reclaiming your power, right? So when you think about reclaiming power that you don't even possibly realize that you have, this could mean ancestors or other versions of you in different walks and different timelines, depending on how you look at it, could be reaching out to you and you're not understanding. Sometimes people don't realize what the synchronicities are. That is your subconscious that is literally pointing out patterns and number synchronicities and other things that wouldn't randomly cross your day. Now, we're not talking about always every time you look at a clock and it's 4 o'clock. I'm not always looking at that. We can program our brain, our body to wake up and be responsible for things that's scientifically proven, right? But there are those things that cannot be scientifically proven. There's no logic. So those are the times where you really want to pay attention to the synchronicity that you are currently in, even if it is nothing more than a deja vu moment. That is you remembering, recalling. That is the soul, the spirit within you recalling something from a different version of you. It is not someone else's feeling or emotion that you're responding to. It is something that your soul, your spirit itself has been in contact with, has had favor with, or even had conflict with. So remember that the deja vu is also the subconscious. Okay. So they also want you to know that in the Lionsgate portal for you, it's really about mindfulness, and they're sending you a frog. So the sisters and the archangel need you to really maybe study up on on this cute little guy and understand why a frog is going to make you understand mindfulness just a little bit differently than you do right now. Literally, if you look it up and you find a place in your life to work on that perspective mindfully, you can almost literally, as day as night, a light switch, not your emotions. We're not light switches. You can't turn us on and off. The literally understanding things changes in the blink of an eye when you understand why certain things are happening. They want you to work on with also this archangel and the sisters through the Lion Gate portal and through the entire season, reframing something. So literally what they're saying is they are kind of hoping that you will open up to know that maybe there's one thing right now that you need to unlearn and then relearn in a way that is fitting for you, or at least future you. Whether it makes sense to you right now or not, that don't make them know, never mind. They're worried about future you. As you get closer and moving through the season, because that's a whole lot to kind of digest, they want you to understand that something in your focus is going to be very different come Samhain. So as we approach the Samhain energy, I know today is what it is. It's a brand new season today, and we got to get through all the Lion Gates portals and all of the this and all of the that's and the crazy animal energies. They want you to also understand your specific focus, even if it's something deep down in that unconscious or subconscious that you're not presently consciously aware of. It will be part of your focus to see you in a different way before Samhain gets here. So I'm excited to see who that version of you is. And that's what I've got for you. All right. All right, let me unpin this one and see if I've got a new list. Hi, Jane. Hi. You love frogs? Oh, good. Oh, you're so welcome. Jane, how are you doing? Next list. There it is. Ooh, guys, it is Friday. Isn't it great? Like, we literally made it through 100% of every damn thing that life or karma threw at us. I don't give a damn, even if we were fated and meant to go through it. I don't care how bad you tried to avoid it or change your destiny, because, well, everything changes every 120 seconds because that's just how reality is, right? Yay. Let me see if there's a donation or anything. Oh. Nope. All right. That's okay. All right. So, all right. Next on the list, Lulu, Portal. Portal. Okie doke. Hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I know I can kind of see that. Um do they know that it would be him that's reaching out? They're probably not putting it together, are they? Okay. Okay, I think I understand. Okay. So ugh. Okay. All right. Hi, Mousy. You can send cash. Well, I have a wish list, and by no means do anybody feel obligated. I read for free, My clients, that's a different situation. If you're a full-time client, that's done by donation. But I read for free online. So if the read resonated and you want to reach out, absolutely reach out. If you want to make a donation, I have links that you can get to make donations. If you want to get something off my wish list, if you want to create a mystery box, a love box, a haunted box, any kind of fun box that I can do an opening or an unboxing, all you got to do is grab my email. If you need my email, get one of the moderators to say, hey, I need an email. They'll drop my email in there. You can email me. We can set up whatever you want to send. It can be complete mystery. I like dolls. I like all kinds of things. There's all kinds of ways to pay it forward. So never feel obligated, for one, ever. And for two, energy exchange comes in a lot of different ways. So pretty open-minded about most things within reason. All right. Lulu says portal. Okay. So I really don't know, like, okay. All right. So all I can physically tell you is literally the cards that are right here in my face. And Miles picked these cards for you specifically. So he is letting you know that from now and until the end of the season, and definitely through the portals, you will be working very, 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 very heavily with Metatron. I work with him. Personally work with him. He's not for the faint of heart. He is not for the weak minded. When I say that, he does zero. Absolutely no way, no shape, no how will he allow negative. Mm, mm, You can be mad, but once you're not mad no more, you have to let it go with him. He insists. He insists so strongly that he will not be around it. He won't. He's one of them that won't tolerate negative thoughts, monkey mind, that stinking thinking. Physical pain is not what I'm talking about here, right? Why do I say physical pain? Because physical pain is the card and the only one that's actually in reverse. Metatron is literally saying, I'm not talking about a physical pain or a physical energy, right? I have seizures, I have all these different things, and some days I have fucking bad days. I just do. Some days I have days where I can barely comb my hair. I have days where I can't get out of bed. I have days where I can and have to use my rollster, my walker, my rollster. Yep. Don't let the pain stop me, though. At least I know I'm still alive. I'm still here. It hurts like some bitch, but I'm still here, right? So I'm going to need you to understand that is not what they're talking about. So please remove any part of that. Here's what they're talking about. Literally the relationship that you have with you and possibly every single person around you, they're going to need you to nourish it because spirit insists, right? Your ancestors insist. So you literally get corn dollies, right? Corn dollies are intimidating to people, not to me. I love dolls. I've got dolls all around me and clowns and all of that. I'm a big fan of clowns. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 staring at me right now. 5. Sorry, Pennywise. Right now. You know what I'm saying? Corn dolls. Even though they look real creepy, they're not. They're not creepy at all. They're to honor the ancestors, the fallen ones, right? They're still with you. They're still supporting you. They need you to support and honor you as well. So Metatron is going to insist that you physically work on all removal of all negative. I don't care if it's as big as a grain of sand or literally it's bigger than the damn World Trade Center. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's bigger than the tallest building. I don't care if it can literally wrap from here to the moon. None of that makes him no never mind. You have to remove it. He will not come in. He will not accept it. He will not work in it. He will not do anything falsely or under false pretenses. They also want you to know that during the portal, they will be sending you a peacock for you to remember every single day that you are blessed. You are blessed. Not everybody gets a dang on peacock. The closest I ever get is a feather. And that's if someone sends me one. I have one peacock feather, and that's because our very own Jane the Seeker sent it to me. Yep. She knows I love peacocks. I live in Florida. You'd think I'd see them everywhere. No. I think they intentionally run from me. I love them beautiful things. I love them in every color that they come in. And I know they come in all the gorgeous, beautiful colors, right? So understand when I say that they need you to see the beauty within you and know that every day, if you have to get a picture and put it on your screensaver, if you have to put it on your TV, on your computer, if you have to cut it out of a magazine, whatever you have to do to see that peacock every dang gone day, do it. Prove to yourself that you are worthy of not just the peacock, but the fact that they are choosing it for you and you are deserving of it to see it as a beautiful day. I don't give a doggone how bad it hurts. It hurts every day, but you must do busy work. You must stay busy. I keep myself busy. I could be sitting here literally falling every day into depression, into sadness, into not having anything to do because I can't work with my disability. I do not allow that in my life. It's not allowed. Every day on the days that I can, I get up, I sit, I do computer work, I do book work, I do archangel work, I do this work, I work with the dead, I work with this, I work with that, I work on my oracle deck. Whatever, I do busy work because I need me to be stronger. And the only way to do that is to physically do it. I can't just say it and not get out there and do something about it if I want to continue to be able to say it. Otherwise, I'm going to lay in that bed and I'm going to deteriorate mentally, physically, emotionally, in every way possible. And guess what? I'm going to lose my connection. I'm going to lose my guides. I'm going to lose my ability. If you don't use it, you lose it is not a likely saying that they throw in people's face, but Metatron will. He will remind you that you are deserving, but you have to put the effort in first. There's something they're going to need you to stabilize, and it does have something to do with the outer limits. So before this season is over, and as you get ready to approach Samhain, you're going to be approaching Samhain with divinity focused. But first, they're going to stabilize you, and they're going to get you real comfortable with outer cosmos because something out there is meant for you, but somehow your human brain now has got to get ready for it. And the only way to do that is to see the beauty within you every single day and life itself. Be very grateful to just wake up and make it that simple and look at everything else as a thankful blessing that you received. And that's what I've got for you. Be careful with them portals, love. But you're going to be working. Rossi has done last call. There are 3 slots available, guys. Last call. And let's see. So, Rossi, you are up. So, did I miss one somewhere, Rossi? Because I have more stacks. Unless I made one too many stacks. And I don't think Miles had me make one too many stacks. I had to have missed one somewhere. I probably missed a list. I haven't missed anybody because Rossi won't let me. Holy hell, that was very powerful. I will be very mindful and mindset and working hard. I love that. Literally, as Yoda would say, do or do not. Try is not an option. It does not. You can't try. It's not allowed. Do or do not. You can't try. It's not allowed. It's gonna take a dozen or more. I don't know what I'm laughing at. All right, Rossi. Let me see. Nope, no donations. Okay. All right. I will definitely do. That's that shit. That's that shit I'm talking about. Oh, I got a list. All right, hold on, guys. All right, hold on. Let me unpin and repin. No, 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 no. We're not reporting anything. Just unpin it. Oh, I didn't. I got it. I got this. Well, without y'all, I wouldn't. I'm telling y'all make it much easier. All right, so we have Rossi, Mousy, Magic. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Well, Mr. Floyd, how are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Okay, dokie. All right. All right. My focus word for Rossi is healer. Fanuel. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So before we go into your message, I really want to read this, right? Because it's not one of the cards that I get a lot. So I think it makes me even appreciate it even more because we just had the one with the dolls, right? The corn dolls or whatever, the corn dollies. Now we have just corn, right? It's because you let the spirit guide you and take meaningful action in your life. Dreams have become your reality because you combined them purposefully with intent and action. Hope and optimism are going to be your best line of defense. You have Archangel Phanuel coming in, and the sister witches are sending you lots of blessings with corn. And they want you to know that you have overcome something that a lot of people can't. And even if it's a matter of transmuting fear into something that it's not, even if it's transforming pain into strength, pain into knowledge, pain into expression, pain into art. You have overcome it absolutely wonderful. Phobias is in reverse because you are not worried about those fears, anxieties, or the phobias that at one point could have been holding you back. So, your AA, Fanuel, also with optimism and hope and the sisters, they also want you to know that during this portal, this Lionsgate portal, that Bat is coming in for you. And this is freaking amazing, right? To think about Bat energy and what all that encompasses. Because what do? For one, they sleep all day long. Like, really? What? I can sleep all day long? I don't have to like the sun. As a person that was born under that gorgeous moon, I love being a moon child. Y'all know, y'all see my skin. It don't like the sun very well. Bat is associated with the wisdom of it comes with the paired energy of wisdom. I'll get it out here in a minute. So when you see the bat every single time, I don't care if you live next to a bat cave. I don't care where you see this bat. Every single chant, every single time, it is always going to be about wisdom. Is it going to be something that you're gaining or learning or transmuting from your past into something different for your future? I would say probably, yep, all of that. All of that. Could it just be an alert and awareness surroundings? They have a higher perspective, right? Yeah, there's so many things that can be tied, affiliated, and all looped together when it comes to the actual part of the wisdom. Because again, Fanuel is coming in with nothing but optimism and hope anyway. So it wouldn't be one way, or it wouldn't be fair to say, well, it's always going to be a bed of roses. No, it ain't. Even roses have thorns because they know they have to defend themselves. There is, could, and is always a possibility of you needing disruption tools and knowing that you need to go outside with maybe a little extra protection because you could be up against something that would do anything to knock you off your square, pull you out of your box, kick you out of your frame, completely devastate you in any way possible. But when you stay ready, you don't have to worry about getting prepared because you're already ready. There is there is some boundaries that they want you to take a look at, right? Sometimes we can have too many boundaries, and life, blessings, abundance, good things can't get through the boundaries. So they're going to need you to dissolve some of them during the season that we are coming into starting today. Dissolve some of the ones that are stopping your blessings from coming in, right? So make sure you'll know, because they want you to see the symbol for what it is, right? I don't care where it comes from. When you see a symbol, if it seemed or was causing or reacting, it's reacting to a boundary that is not serving you. We must learn that we have to make ourselves transparent. We have to completely make ourselves vulnerable so that they and everyone else can know that we are not hiding anything. We aren't keeping, we aren't with restraining or withholding something that we are being greedy about, selfish about. We are sharing it all, no matter how big or how little it is. As you get ready to go into this amazing, beautiful season, you are getting closer and closer to Samhain. And as you come out of the season and prepare to enter into Samhain, just know that you will then know something about your emphatic journey, the part of your life that you will do every single day for the rest of your life. And it could be completely spiritual, or it could be completely out of this world wonderful, because only the universe knows right now. We don't know, but we will be there as you go and learn. But whatever it is something that future you really needs you to learn how to do right now, because it affects all of your future. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It really means a lot for me when I see you guys here, because you guys could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with me and hang out. I am grateful for that. I am thankful. Look, I said grateful. Huh? I'm grateful for that. Look at that. That means I am grateful. I am honored that you beautiful gems hang out with me for 60 to 90 minutes on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And now on Saturdays, because I'm so excited to bring scavenger hunts back. Oh my God, so excited. So, again, if you made a donation, thank you so much. Hi, Linda. If you come to this channel and you want to make a donation, or you'd like for me to have a deck on this channel for shadow work or Friday's fixtures or meta messages, however you would like to it, or maybe you just want an opinion, an unboxing of it, let me know. It might be on my wish list and you can send it to me. All right. Mousy. Dragons. Dragon. I really feel like I should get one of my dragon decks, but I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm not Miles Hush. I didn't say I was. but we are definitely going to look at all of this. Ooh. Mm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So is this like needed more then, right? More of it is needed. Okay. Well, it would seem like it the way. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go with it. All right. Whoo, mousy. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So Archangel Hanel comes in, and she is one of them that are big with intuition, right? Some of us are scared to just take that first step, right? Not saying that you are, but if you are, she's the one that you're going to need. However, if you've already leaped into the deep end, well, it's time for you literally to go swimming now in that long ass canal that's um, even farther, like what is it? The unexplored parts, like that canal that's in the ocean. Um, I believe it's in parts of the Pacific, but goes, or maybe it's the Atlantic. Maybe I don't know, but anyway, it's like a big famous name. So it's time for you to realize how deep you're about to go. So anyway, intuition is the strongest thing that they really want you to work on, right? Gratitude is there, but gratitude is something that needs to be tweaked just a little bit because it's a matter of understanding, is it thankful or grateful? Right? You have to understand, is it something that you're actually grateful to have access to? Is it something that betters your life, your day, your world every single day? It has to, or there can't be gratitude, right? I know that sounds weird, but you have to understand there has to be a separation. You have to be able to say, I'm absolutely thankful for a bed to sleep in, but I can't be grateful for a materialistic object, right? So sometimes understanding your intuition is really putting the need before the want, right? Even though it could have been something you've wanted your whole life, no matter what it is, no matter how bad you want it, sometimes intuition must kick in, right? The other way this goes is if you're new to this and you're not someone that's true to it and that's been doing it and you're about to even go deeper than you've ever gone before, you're going to realize that something needs to happen first, right? What is that first thing that needs to happen? You have to understand that there must be lots of mental and emotional rest, right? You can't go hard every single day and think that your body isn't going to crash. You must be well prepared. You must plan in advance. Hikers and wall climbers and cliff divers, they prep, they plan. People that hike for hundreds of miles or for weeks at a time, or that stealth camp out there for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, or they get out there and they specifically are going into a retreat for 10, 15, 20 days. They are prepared. They prepare their breathing, their body, their mind. They start possibly conditioning their body. They really start understanding that they need a break from this because now it's about this or that. If I really want that, then this must wait. So you're going to be switching perspectives of some of the things that are on your back burner, and you're going to be bringing them to the front burner, and all of that that's sitting up there in the front burner just simmering, it's going to be put to the back burner, and they're probably going to have you turn it off. You don't need it to boil up, boil over, or run out, right? If you run out of it, maybe it's a thing that only comes once in a lifetime, right? Maybe it's one of them things that you earned your whole life and then you gave it away in the blink of an eye because you thought you could just get it right back. But life said, ah, You earned it the first time. Well, now you're going to see how much harder it is the second time to get it back, right? So make sure that you understand that whatever it is that your intuition is yelling at you, if you do not have to use the bathroom, that is a strong indication. If your guts are over there going, I got the bubble guts, but I don't have to go to the bathroom, that is your intuition saying, hey, hello, hello, pokey, 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 pokey. Pay very close attention to what intuition actually encompass as a whole. You have Poppy coming in from the witches, which is about rest and being still, right? Poppy says that without pause for moments, you cannot reset, you cannot reconnect, and your soul will be drained. Yeah, Poppy. Yeah, it's needed, right? From one fellow witch and all of these witches, we strongly recommend that you really, really, really start learning to trust this organic meat suit. It's going to talk and tell you a lot. Also, when it comes to your career, they want something about your career. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job. What I'm saying is that if you are one of those water cooler birds that like to chirp and be all in the drama and be all in the he say, she say, and all of that, this could be why your career card is in reverse. Are you working at the wrong job and you know you are? Then this could be why your career card is in reverse. Something is showing you pattern after pattern after pattern after pattern after pattern that you are not supposed to be doing this or you are not supposed to be here. Now, what is it specifically telling you? I don't know. I'm not the fly on the wall, but you know. So pay very close attention because, again, here we go with intuition. There is something on those lines. If you're unemployed, maybe it's saying get that ass up. If you know you need as an adult, it don't come easy. It's not supposed to, not if you're meant to do it, not if it's meant to work for you. It can't be found easily. It's found in the damnedest ways. So for the portal, you have Cougar coming in, and that again is about healing. So when the Cougar shows up, whether it shows up in physical form, which be very careful and mindful of where you could be, unless you're at a zoo or something, or if it shows up in a pattern or art or on a billboard or a truck that's passing you by, or shows up while you're clicking the clicker on your TV and all of a sudden there's a cougar there, pay very close attention. Something right then and there needs to be healed. They paired it with healing. So understand that this is coming through for healing. Even if you're just literally mentally playing games with yourself, with your monkey mind, or that stinking thinking, or that negative, blah, blah, blah. That could be the reason the cougar is saying, hey, stop it. Stop doing that. Pay attention. Heal instead of beat down all the time. They're going to need you to either get into daydreaming or understand that you're daydreaming because they are significantly synchronicity. They're trying to get you messages through daydreaming. Now, if you daydream, you're receiving messages and you're just not putting them together, or you need to understand that they need you to daydream because you could be channeling something that you need to help make something brighter, stronger, or just a better connection, right? Something is going to literally change the frequency and help shift it into places that could maybe help you reach levels. I don't see anything here that represents right now a dragon, but what I can tell you is that by Samhain, if you do this work and you pay hard, heavy attention during this season right now, as you approach Samhain, you could be going in it with a whole lot more magical ground, right? You could earn or gain a dragon. You were born with one, and you have to find a way to shift energies in order to connect to the one that you're born with. But it could be a stronger calling for you down the road. But for right now, they're not really showing me anything other than you need to do some shifting energetically, mentally, and emotionally. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. I hope that helps and resonates. Whew. All right. Magic. Spirit guidance. Hmm. Pack that ass. I don't know. God, I hope I didn't. I'm just saying. I just hope I didn't. Oh, thank you. I never used to really enjoy it, but oh my god, I'm really starting to enjoy wearing white and I don't know. I'm just enjoying it. It's not a color. Pink and white were never in my world, so I'm loving pink and white, and I still don't want a white set of towels or sheets or none of that. I'm just saying, I'm just learning to find the beauty and get comfortable in it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. Samhain. So you would spell it S O. No, wait. Yes, Sowhain. Samhain. It's Halloween. Um, for those that call it the Halloween season, I call it Samhain. Thank you, 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 thank you. I usually can't. I usually spill something every single time, but I'm literally going to take it off. Sam Hain. Samhain. Apparently, I can't spell myself, so it's Sam Hain, but it's pronounced Samhain. Make that one make sense. All right. Uh, nope, no donations. Okay. All right. All right. So, Magic, you are up. Thank you, Rossi. I look. I heard Miles going like, "Oh my god, did she really?" And I'm like, "Did I spell it?" He was like, "Yeah, it's Sam Hain." I was like, "Oh yeah, I did. I said S-O. Yeah, it's S-A-M." What am I doing? So yes. Does he like green eggs and ham, Miles? Look, we're not gonna go back and forth. So yes, he's now quoting um over here. Sam, I am. I have a shirt that I'm very honored, and it's the Dr. Seuss. One day I'll wear it. I wear it all the time actually. Um, we're a big fan of rhyming stuff. The Muppets, Dr. Seuss. We love rhyming stuff. Mr. Floyd. Ooh, I love that. And no, there's no such thing as coincidences. I'm telling you, like it's like the universe knows I'm wearing white, and they're like, "Here, take that, throw that at her, go get her, she's in white." At least two, Rob. At least two, at least two, right? Like like everybody's got at least two, right? No, they don't. Me too, Scotty. I myself, Mr. Floyd, I am a dragon. I'm a dragon in the Chinese zodiac, and then my youngest son, Quentin, is a dragon, and then my latest grandchild, my granddaughter, she's a dragon. She was just born last year, 2 years. She'll be two. So yeah, she like we just had it. Me and Jonathan, I think someone else, maybe it was Betsy. We did a Chinese New Year thing, and my granddaughter was born. It was so good, so good. A third is coming to visit. Rossi, I'm so jealous. Okay, all right. Uh-oh. Hold on, Scotty. We got you. We got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. The mods ain't gonna throw you out for none of that. All right. So, magic, spirit guidance. Magic is still here, right? While I'm just over here running my mouth. I'm excited, y'all. I have the Oracle deck to the Transparent Tarot. So the Transparent Oracle, it's gonna be here in a couple of days. One of you beautiful gems. Couldn't didn't order it, but sent me the money and I ordered it. But anyway, it's gonna be here in a couple of days, and I'm so excited. It was a very long wait for it to get here, but it's coming, and I'm super excited. Yes. Okay. Magic with moonlight. All right. So spiritual guidance. Okay, so the first thing that they need you to understand is, do you struggle with forgiveness? Like, believe it or not, as a shadow reader, there's a lot of people that don't realize. They were like, no, forgiveness is easy. And then I throw some real heavy shit their way when I do a one-on-one session with them. And I say, well, where's your forgiveness for this? Where's your forgiveness for that? By the time I'm done, there's like 10, 20, 30 things that this individual is going, well, damn. Well, I didn't know I needed forgiveness. Well, I didn't know that needed forgiveness. I didn't even know that was there. There's so many times we protect ourselves by building these little pockets, literally pockets, that we shove emotions in, and then eventually they go stale in them pockets, right? And when they go stale, they need to be forgiven because we forgot about it. We shoved it down there, even though maybe we didn't even realize we had a pocket there that we were shoving shit in. We tend to shove shit down in pockets that we create. Our trauma body and trauma mind create these pockets. So inside these pockets, we have got to find forgiveness, compassion, and also freedom. We don't get to just find it, acknowledge it, and then carry it around. Nope. Nope. We must immediately, once we acknowledge it, well, first find it, acknowledge it, give it a name, and say, well, hey, Fred, how long have you been here? Well, Fred, sorry, but here's your official eviction notice. You must absolutely also gain freedom with it as well. So you have Zadkiel coming in, and those are his main things that he works on the hardest, and they come through in male or female form. So if you work with any of these AAs and they appear in a different form of energy, it's probably still them. They come in the energy that our soul needs, not our mental, not our mind, and not what just makes us feel comfortable inside. No, what your soul needs. So, Zadkiel is one of them that I work with on occasions, and I have had and met and worked with them in both male and female energy form. But in this situation, it's all and always going to be about first you finding it, giving it its value, its name, its place, compassion. Then you're going to say, well, I forgive me first. And then, well, now let me work on this, work through this, because I have to serve it an eviction notice. I have to serve it an eviction notice. I put it there. I have to remove it. Nobody else can do it. They can break your heart. They can hurt you. They can trigger you, and they can mold and shape and give you all them forced thoughts, but they can't remove it. It can only be removed by you. Sender be damned. They can send, but you are the only one that can remove, forgive, and then find compassion. And then when all of you're done, you can say, you know what? When all of that was said and done, I actually even forgive your dumb ass. And I still want you to eat. You just can't sit at my table and eat. I still want you to strive and succeed. You're just not going to do it on my skirt tail anymore. You're not going to do it off of my energy. I no longer am allowing that. So there is a part of you that needs to stop putting others first and only put you first. So you do have caregiver in reverse, because when you're giving too much of you, guess what? You can't give you. You. You can't give you when you don't know the real you. When you don't take time to say, hey, I need 10 minutes. And then in that 10 minutes, if you don't realize you need 10 hours, 10 days, 10 months, 10 more years, because whatever you've been doing the wrong way for X amount of years, months, days, decades, imagine what you can do when you do it the right way. When you give, you're never going to get, because there's none of you to give it back to you when you're the only caregiver in your life. So make sure that you, as the caregiver that you are, give to you, and then you're able to give to everyone else. The sisters say that you must lean on your soul. You must first pull from your soul to listen to your body and the whispers that nourish you. We are insisting that you make some witch's tea, iced tea, sweet tea, whatever kind of tea you want, but make sure that you do it witchingly, with a lot of rhyming words, a whole lot of love, and a whole lot of possibly back up, sit down, and be still, and don't let no one take your time or your frame of mind. Only you. They're sending in a spider because your intuition for you needs to be woven together. So you get an orb weaver, spider, whatever you want to say, however you want to look at it, because you are the only one that can secure you. That spider will die, drown, fall, fail to exist if they don't learn to trust their web. Okay, Charlotte? Your web and only your web. You cannot worry about someone else's cobweb. They left it for a reason. You're not going to pick up their cobweb and think it's going to support you, a full grown, full spider that must eat, sleep, rest, replenish, recharge, and then do it all over again. Tear down that web and build a new one every single day. Every single day, you are going to work on strictly you. No matter what it is, you cannot give you to anyone else. Your inner frame and you need to check in with you. During this season that we just started today, check in with you every single day. The real you, the inner you, the soul you, the parts of you that you don't give to everyone else because you're too busy diving into everyone else's life and not sipping your own tea. Sip your own tea. I can literally give all kinds of good information and change of perspective, but what I can't do is always take my own advice. I suck at taking my own advice. Yep, there you go. I said it. I did. And all the work and all the years and everything that I have put into me, the me that you're looking at right here, I am not 100% healed. I am not 100% okay, but what I am is 100% not going to be the person I was yesterday. I'm going to make sure that every single day I put me first, no matter what, because I need to be able to help someone when they don't have legs. I need to be able to help someone when they don't have hands, when they don't have a voice, when they don't see the gem that they are. I need to point out every single grain of sand, and they need to sit there and go back and get every one of them. And I'm going to sit there in the dark, no matter how dark, no matter how dark, no matter how dark. And we're going to go get every little piece of grained hope that you have lost in those times when you were too busy giving yourself away. As you come into this season in fire and in charge of you, because you're going to check in with you every day and you're going to reframe the inner frame of you. By the time Samhain approaches, you are going to be literally finding and seeing yourself wearing a crown, woman, because you have a goddess within you. Whether you're a man or a woman, that makes them no, never mind. The goddess energy, no matter who you call or how you see yourself, goddess with a crown and two S's is going to get you there, because that's the you that needs to be ready, because Samhain is going to take all of your energy, because goddess energy is very heavy, because he and she who wears the crown carries a lot of weight. And that's what I've got for you. Woo, guys. I do believe touche. For anybody here, whether you got to read or not, remember you could always take every single thing that resonates. It is for you. If it doesn't resonate, you can leave it there. You can come back in a day or two or whenever because they're timeless. There is no expiration date on these. I do believe I have completed the list. I just want to get double confirmation on Rossi on that one. For those of you that have any upcoming scheduled reads with me, everything is planned. I have no hiccups. So, all scheduled client appointments as of this moment that are pretty much all next week. Everything is still set. We are good. So make sure you text or email me so that we can get those times set up. I don't want anybody to feel, rushed, pressed, or any of that. Again, to anybody that made any kind of donation, I am grateful. I appreciate you. If you went on any of my links, I'm grateful for that too. And whenever it gets here, I will thank you. All right. I did not see any donations today. So I just want to say again, thank you for spending Friday with me. I appreciate you very much. I hope you have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait, guys. So until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. Bye, everybody. Well, now my computer is locked up. Okay, there it goes. Bye, guys.